There comes a time in nearly every man's life when he has to defend himself against oppression, sometimes going against his established values. Such a time came early in the life of Sam Smith in long ago Arizona. We call this story The Other Cheek.
Say, you. Hey, are you gonna move or do I have to run over you?
Maybe neither.
Look, either you move or I'm coming through. Now, will you get out of the way?
You know, the good book speaks to the very subject. Yes, it's right here. He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor taketh reward against the innocent, shall never be moved. You see?
Oh, we'll see about that. Get up, Barney. Get up.
See? What I tell you. I'm not moving and neither are you.
Oh, you. It's all your fault.
Now!
All right, get it. Thanks for nothing, Fred.
Ma'am, could you direct me to the Ellsworth place?
That's where I'm going. It's my father's place. I'm in Ellsworth.
I'm Sam Smith. I heard in town you were hiring out there. I'd be obliged if I could hitch a ride.
You? At our place? You wouldn't last a day.
I'm not afraid of hard work.
You'd never make it with our boss wrangler.
Why not?
Yeah. Why not? Webb Hardy could use a little religion in his life. Get in.
Anybody else?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's who you're working for. You still want the job?
It wasn't necessary, Hardy. Ben tried. The horse can't be broke. You tried and you couldn't break him.
Listen, Ellsworth, if you don't like the way I'm running your place, do it yourself.
I can't do that, and you know it. Leastwise, not for a while.
Then you better go along with my way of doing things or get yourself a new boss wrangler.
It's roundup time, man. I can't. Stay. Try using a gentler hand on the men and on that horse. Slim?
Look, my pa may have to put up with you, but I don't. I've told you before, stay away from me.
Who's that?
That's Sam Smith. He wants a job.
Holy Bible. So you're one of them Bible spouters, eh? You won't have any need for this around here. What you'll need's a saddle. Where's yours?
Had to sell mine in Colorado.
We don't need your kind around here. Why don't you go preach to the Indians?
Are you the law around here?
This is the law. 5 bullets in the cylinder. And justice? That's one in the chamber.
Mr. Hardy, there's a scripture that says, "He who lives by the sword shall die by the sword."
What's this all about?
Paul, this is Sam Smith. He's just met Hardy here. He wants to sign on as a hand.
I'm pleased to meet you, Smith. We can use another hand. I'm sorry about him. I'm forced to take a lot of things with this bad leg.
Don't worry. I'll either make a believer out of Mr. Hardy, or I'll see him leave this camp.
You and who else?
Me and the Lord.
What can you do, son? There's lots of work around here. We need men to ride fence. We need a camp cook to help Ann.
Well, it'd be a pleasure to help Miss Ann, but I reckon I'll ride fence.
You better take the cooking job, preacher. You don't look like no rider to me.
That's what my mother always said, but I'd like to try.
Say, I reckon there is an animal around here that needs some riding.
Not him.
That's going too far, Hardy.
Listen, Ellsworth, you just got through telling me that old Stonewall needed a gentler hand, didn't you?
Don't let him, Pa. That'd be plain murder.
No, wait a minute. Oh, boy. The good Lord made you just like any other horse. 4 legs and a tail. Can't see no reason why we can't get together.
Now, if you could just stay together.
Now, Sam, this horse is a man killer. He's never been broke.
Well, that's all right. I never broke a horse in my life, so we'll start off even.
Listen to me, Sam. He's going to jump high and wide. Lean back and squeeze tight with your knees.
And pray!
Well, I reckon that's one for the devil.
He never should have tried to ride Stonewall. He's mean as Hardy himself.
Don't worry. Before I leave this place, I aim to gentle them both down. You know one good thing about this cook job? I get to see a lot better scenery than the rest of the men.
Yeah, it is nice. Especially in the morning.
I was referring to you.
Well, thank you, Sam. Girl out here don't expect to hear nice things after living with a bunch of men like Webb Hardy.
Nobody ought to live with a man like him. Even the horses deserve better.
You mean you haven't converted him yet?
Well, I'm trying, Ann. I really am. It's just that I don't believe no human creature's beyond hope.
It's not your fault, Sam. Nobody can tame a grizzly.
Well, just takes up a little time, that's all.
But time's important, Sam. You should spend it on doing things that are, well, on what you want for the future. What do you want, anyway?
I'd like a little ranch someday, but I just don't seem to be cut out for it. You said your pa put his whole life into this land. I'd like something I could put my life into.
I know exactly what you want to do. You need to work with people.
Yeah, I done such a great job with Hardy.
No, I mean you need a little church somewhere. Not a big one, just a little one. In a good town, with good people who are trying to be better, and you helping them to be.
Me, a preacher? Nah, I don't think I'm cut out for that either.
Well, you just said yourself you weren't cut out to be a rancher, and you're not. You're too gentle, Sam.
Gentle? I think what you really mean is that... Well, maybe I'm a coward.
I didn't say that.
It's just that... Well, I don't believe that violence is the answer. But if I'm pushed too far, Well, I got a temper worse than most.
You got a temper?
Yeah, I just try awful hard to control it, that's all.
But why always control it, Sam? Sometimes a man has to get angry. He has to fight for what he believes in.
That's not what the good book says.
Well, I think the good book is your excuse. I'm sick of you having to eat crow all the time from that bully. And maybe, well, just maybe you are a coward.
There, Stonewall. The good Lord says we gotta be forgiven. So let's just start being friends.
What do you think you're doing?
My work's done. I'm on my own time.
I didn't ask you that. Oh, I get it. You're doing a little practicing, huh?
Something like that.
Well, I'll tell you something, kid. If I can't break that horse, you don't stand a prayer of doing it.
Maybe. But I got a lot of them.
It'll be a cold day when a psalm-singing runt like you shows me up.
I'm not trying to. But even with the Lord on my side, it's going to take more than one day to gentle old Stonewall. Might even take 2 or 3.
If he lets you live through the night.
That man sure carries around a lot of fire and brimstone.
Well, how about this?
Well, that's what he's been doing at night.
I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
Well, there he is. Anybody can ride him now. Well, ain't you gonna thank me?
I'll thank you to stay out of my way, preacher. Just 'cause you break one horse don't mean you're anything to me.
Mr. Hardy, what's eating you? I mean, ever since I hit this place, you've had your spurs into me.
If you don't steer clear of me, I'm gonna put some lead into you.
Mr. Hardy, you wouldn't shoot an unarmed man.
No. I'll take it off. That'll make everything even.
No, I'm not gonna fight you. I mean, what would it prove?
That if you don't, you got a yellow streak up your backbone, that's what.
Mr. Hardy, I'm sorry for you. You're sorry for me, you Bible-spouting, yellow-bellied liver.
There is a way seemeth right to a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Miss Ann, can I talk to you a minute private? Mind if I join you?
How many days supplies we take up here?
I'll take 10 days and get some sheep up there, too.
Oh, man, that's for me.
Yeah, we'll take all the rest of 40.
Say, preacher, you know all about the Bible. I got a question for you.
Shoot.
How many wives did old David have?
Well, I don't rightly know, but when I get to heaven, I'll ask him.
Everybody knows that old David didn't go to heaven.
Well, why don't you ask him when you get down to where you're going?
Got you there.
What does the good book say about that?
I believe it says to turn the other cheek. And after that,
The good book don't say a thing.
That's enough! Break up that fight! Break it up! All right, preacher. Now you've gone and done it. If you don't apologize, I'm going to kill you first thing tomorrow. Make sure you're wearing a gun.
I'm not going to apologize to you, and I'll be right here where you can find me in the morning.
Evening, Sam. Well, the cattle are restless tonight. We just might have a storm.
You trying to tell me something, Mr. Ellsworth?
Matter of fact, I am, Sam. Ann and me, we've grown mighty fond of you. You're the first decent thing that's happened to her.
She sure has a funny way of showing it.
Ah, don't pay no attention to that. You don't have to prove yourself to her. What you did tonight to Webb Hardy, that's all you need.
I wish you'd quit talking in puzzles, Mr. Ellsworth. What do you mean?
I mean, Webb Hardy is a killer.
So what do you want me to do?
I want you to get out of here. I'll give you your pay, and I'll throw in Stonewall to boot. I want you to get on him, son. Ride. Don't look back.
Sorry, Mr. Ellsworth, I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't? You said yourself you were getting violence.
I know. I am up to a point.
Listen to me, Sam. If you won't leave camp, go to Webb and tell him you're sorry. Tell him you didn't mean it. Well, ain't that what the good book says do?
It says not to lie. And if I said that, I'd be a bigger liar than the devil himself. Look, it's no use. I'm not leaving, and I'm not backing down.
Yeah. I didn't figure you'd leave. That's why I brought you this. Can you shoot?
Not well as I ride.
Shoot out that lantern over there.
I'm fearful of breaking it.
I'm fearful you won't. Shoot. Sam, I haven't worn this gun for many years. And I haven't prayed since my wife died. I'm gonna start praying again tonight.
Can I talk to you for a minute, Sam?
Sure. I got all the time in the world. At least tonight I do.
Sam, don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't tease with me. I know I've been mean to you, but I'm sorry.
That's all right, Ann. I should have known better than to think that a girl like you could be interested in me.
Interested? Well, of course I'm interested. Why else could I get mad at you?
Women sure got a funny way of being interested.
I like you, Sam. A lot. That's why I hated to see Hardy roll right over you. That's why I'm hoping you'll get out of here by morning.
No, Ann. You called me a coward once, and I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to be right here in the morning.
Hardy's out for blood. You won't stand a chance.
Maybe. Then again, maybe I will. Say, did you ever hear the story of David and Goliath? You see, there was this little fella.
I know, Sam. I know. But miracles don't happen these days. I never saw one.
You just might, Ann. You just might.
I wish I could have a miracle. I'd have it to have you out of here and me with you. Off someplace like we talked about once.
And you'd remember the day that I turned tail just to save my skin. You'd be ashamed of me, knowing it's gotta be this way.
All right, Sam. All right.
But will you promise me something?
Whatever you say.
Tomorrow, afterwards, if I'm still here, will you help me make that miracle we were talking about? You and me building something together?
Yes, I will.
Well, I guess it's about time you were getting some sleep.
Well, I reckon I won't get much sleep tonight. Well, good night, Sam.
Good night.
Sam,
Yes?
whatever happens, I love you.
Hey, Sam, he's coming.
Ellsworth? Ellsworth! I don't want to kill no damn kid. Tell him if he apologizes for hitting me, I'll call the whole thing off.
I'm not apologizing for anything. And I should have hit you the first time you badgered me.
Well, kid, it's your distance. What's your choice?
I'm glad to know that. Take hold the other end. That's my distance.
Point blank?
That's right.
You must be crazy, kid. We'll both be killed.
Maybe. But like I told you before, I got the Lord on my side.
Look, I don't want to kill no kid.
Then you apologize for what you've done to me. And the others here.
I reckon I was wrong.
Tell them.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Sam, you took such a chance.
The good book's against gambling, man. Sometimes a man's got no choice.
Oh, Sam.
Webb Hardy left the camp and was never seen again in those parts. Sam Smith and Ann were married. But even more important, Sam found his niche in life. In a moment of truth, he discovered a hidden talent and went on to become a prominent peace officer of the Old West. He never drew his gun if he could avoid it, and then only in defense of his life or the lives of others. Next week, another story of the Old West. See you then. In the West, a man's word was a promise to live by, or in failing it, to die by. An act of bravery was an everyday occurrence to be admired only in passing. except when a band of hardened outlaws faced it in a horse soldier who added that extra ingredient of stubbornness to his bravery in a mule like the Army's mule.
See if you can spot any dust back there. Let's get the kid.
We'll be all right now, kid. They won't find us here.
I knew we'd make it, Curly. Bad, isn't it?
Don't look good. Now, don't you worry none. We'll get you fixed up all right.
I don't want to die. Don't let me die, Curly.
Save your breath. You get yourself some sleep so you can heal good, you hear?
Please don't let me die.
That's a promise, kid.
If that boy don't get a doctor, he's not gonna make it.
I know.
We can't sit here for long.
I know that, too.
I guess we made it. I can't see a thing out there. What are you gonna do about him?
Wait.
What for?
Till he's able to ride.
We haven't got enough supplies to hold up here for long.
Well, then we'll get some.
Sure, just walk in some store and buy him. Every lawman within 100 miles of here is out looking for us by now.
We're gonna spend any of that bank money we got. We better move out of here.
We'll stay until Sandy gets better. Or until he dies.
This ain't no good, Johnson. We got a right to go our own way.
Yeah, sure. And get ourselves killed.
All right, soldier boy, hold it right there. Get down over there.
If you're looking for money, I don't have any. I haven't been paid in 2 months.
How many more soldier boys you got out there?
None. I'm riding alone.
You're gonna end up alone for good if you don't tell us.
There's no one else with me.
The law sent you looking for us?
No, I'm on my way to Fort Bowie.
The Bowie's in the other direction, south of here.
We've been watching you. You trail us in here.
I was running down a jackrabbit trying to shoot myself a meal.
Well, now, if that don't beat all. Who thought that up, you or the sheriff?
Move.
I don't know what you're up to. It's none of my business, but if you'll just return my gun, I'll be on my way.
Sure. You sucker us into believing you came here by accident, then we let you go. You go straight to the law and tell them where we're holed up.
No. Oh, I didn't like that at all.
It ain't, huh? You want more? You want to talk?
There's nothing more to say.
You see anything?
Nothing.
He might be telling us straight. We got ourselves an officer, Lieutenant Jason Beale. He's going to Fort Boy, all right. This here's his assignment orders.
You satisfied now?
That don't mean you didn't come looking for us.
Yeah, maybe. We'll just let it sit for now.
We don't mean you no harm, Lieutenant. Just being a mite cautious.
Overly so, I'd say. My gun, please.
Well, we'd like to oblige you. But I don't guess you'll be needing it for a while.
Now, you wait a minute. I'm under orders from the federal government. Detaining me is a serious offense.
Look, you ain't going nowhere till I'm ready to let you go. We got a man hurt bad over there, and right now, that's all I'm concerned with. How you feeling, Sandy?
Not too good.
Here, take some of this.
You intend on letting him stay here like that?
There's nothing else we can do.
You could take him to a doctor.
Well, if you haven't figured it out yet, we're in trouble with the law. This whole countryside is crawling with lawmen looking for us.
So what, isn't it worth taking the risk instead of letting him die like that?
That's the chance we take. He knows it.
We ain't got much grub left. Too bad you didn't get that rabbit he was after.
Well, if we left Sandy behind like I wanted to, we'd be halfway to the border by now.
You'd sing a different tune if it was you.
But it wasn't me. I'm smart enough to stay out of the way of any lead.
Well, if none of you have the guts to take your friend to a doctor, I will.
That's not a bad idea, Curly. He takes Sandy into town, we move out, and Orne will be fixed up.
Sure. Say, the soldier does have some brains after all.
Yeah, a lot more than you've got. What do you think's gonna happen after he gets to town? They won't fix him up, they'll string him up. Listen, you got any more smart ideas, you keep them to yourself here?
I wasn't thinking of taking him to town. I was thinking of taking him to the army doctor at the fort.
It's the same difference. They'll turn him over to the law.
The army has no authority over civilians unless they break the federal law. Now, let me take your friend to the doctor at the fort. As soon as he's well, he can ride out.
Sounds reasonable to me.
That's no good. I ain't chancing throwing him to the wolves.
I say it's better than staying here getting caught.
We're safe here. At least we got good cover in this canyon.
That's right, Curly. But the longer we stay here, the tougher it's going to be for us to move without water and supplies.
You're not a god. You can't sit in judgment over a man's life.
Curly. Curly, I heard something awful. I ain't gonna make it.
You'll make it all right, kid. We'll get you to a doctor, yeah? All right, I'm gonna let you take him. But you're putting yourself on the line in exchange. If Sandy don't come back, your days are numbered.
You have my word. If he gets well, he rides out a free man. And then on he takes his chances with a civil lawman and the sheriff.
You didn't hear me, soldier. I didn't say if he comes back. I said he better come back. Or you'll be buried alongside him.
Let's not waste any more time.
Give me a hand.
My gun now, please.
All remember, soldier. There ain't no ifs. Okay. Let's get a move on.
Says I'm cured. Sound as a dollar.
Doesn't take a doctor to see your healthy specimen once again.
Quite a change from the dying man you dragged in here 3 months ago.
Well, I can admit it now. I was hoping we could save you, but I wasn't quite sure.
I'm a hard one to kill, Lieutenant. Kind of life I've led makes you pretty tough, I guess.
Now that you're a new man, maybe you'd like to change that way of life.
I've been hanging around here long enough. I stay any longer, I'm liable to get spoiled by that army cooking. I'll never forget what you did for me, Lieutenant.
Give my regards to your friends. You see them?
I'll do that all right. And a lot more if you ever need it.
Hey, Sandy, you're back.
Hello, Curly. West, Johnson, good to see y'all.
We just about given you up for lost.
You look good, kid, real good.
I ought to after 3 months doctoring. But I gotta tell you, living with the Army is really something.
Sandy, we're glad you're back.
No more than me, I can tell you that, Curly.
Listen, I've been holding on to your share of the bank money, but it wasn't easy. These two have been after me to split it up, but I figured you'd make it back.
It's a good thing, too. Else I would have had to take all 3 of you on.
We spent most of what we had in Mexico.
You missed a big trip, kid.
There's no use standing. Come on. It's getting close to calving time. We figured on rounding us up some before they got branded.
We got a rancher just off the border. He'll buy everything we can get our hands on.
Will you buy horses?
Sure he will. Why?
A couple of days ago, I heard one of them soldiers talking about a herd they were moving up to the fort.
You're messing with the wrong bunch when you mess with the Army.
Not this time. They're having to use a short crew. Most of them soldiers been sent up north. By tomorrow, those horses will be a day's ride from here.
How many of them?
I don't know, but quite a few.
We'll take them, and we'll move them right down to the border.
Lieutenant. That shipment was your responsibility.
Yes, sir.
It's one thing to lose a horse in battle. It's another matter to lose an entire herd to rustlers, outlaws.
Sir, if I may
There
say...
is absolutely no reason, no justification for that at all.
Most of our men were out on duty, sir. I was working with a skeleton crew.
That's a poor excuse, Lieutenant. A technicality. And there's no room in the Army for technicalities. Your men should have never let this happen, under any circumstances.
Yes, sir.
Now, I want those animals back, Lieutenant. Every last one of them. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
You're not to return without them. If you do, I'll break you. You're dismissed, Lieutenant.
Clear. Push hard enough, we're gonna reach the border by night.
What's the hurry? We sleep here tonight, get there first thing in the morning.
Well, it's a lot safer carrying cash than playing nursemaid to this Remuda. We'll make it by sundown.
Sam, see who's coming. Johnson, down there. West, square, what's that?
Looks like they cut through here.
Soldiers, 6 of them. Come on.
Get back! Take cover! We got them. They can't get up.
How's it look? Rough. They got us cut off. We can't ride out.
We can hold up here till doomsday. Starve them out.
Hey, you soldiers! We don't want to kill you. Throw out your guns, we'll let you go.
We're in no hurry. We'll wait till the rest of the troops get here.
That don't sound none too good.
Let's get it over with now and get them horses out.
I don't want to tell you no more, Wes. Put that thing down. We don't have to wait. We'll fill you full of holes before they get here. Is that what you want?
We'll take our chances.
Curly, that's Beale. Lieutenant Beale, I recognize his voice.
So what?
We gotta let him go.
That soldier boy sure gets himself in a mess of trouble.
I owe him.
Maybe you do, but we don't.
We all owe him. It could have been any one of us. Beale! Lieutenant Beale! I want to talk to you.
Who are you?
Curly Bill.
You know him, Lieutenant?
Wave mad.
The law's been hot in his tail a long time.
Cover me.
Cover the lieutenant.
How you doing, Lieutenant?
Sandy?
Lieutenant, you sure got a habit of popping up at the wrong time. What brings you here?
Those are government horses you're holding back there.
Is that a fact? Well, we didn't pay much attention when we picked them up.
You should have. I told you stealing from the government was a federal offense. You boys are in a lot of trouble.
Well, unless I'm wrong, you're the one who's in trouble. But since you've been a friend, we'd like to help you out.
And you won't mind if I take that herd back where it belongs.
Lieutenant, you sure got a funny way about you.
Lieutenant, we don't want to hurt you, so we're going to let you and your men get out of here alive.
Appreciate that, Sandy. But not without those horses.
You better take what gratitude you're getting and move out.
But we're liable to change our minds.
That shipment of horses was my responsibility. I'm under orders to bring him back. I'm not leaving without him.
You stubborn fool. Now, go on. Get yourself killed over some dumb animals.
I'm not going to help you kill him, Curly.
You'll do what has to be done.
We don't need those horses. We can pick us up plenty of strays.
We'll get them, too.
I told him I'd help him if he ever needed it. A man's word has got to mean something.
You owe him. Give him your share of the horses. I'm keeping mine.
You know, someday you're going to be screaming for help, and there's not going to be anybody around to listen.
I'll worry about that when the time comes.
Beal! Go on. Take him.
Thanks, Curly.
West!
You had no right! No right!
Shut up. You're lucky I didn't kill you. That soldier's more man than you'll ever be.
Well, we're square now. You owe me nothing more.
Well, maybe so. But if you ever need us, we're on your side. You got style, Lieutenant. Style and a hard head. I like that in a man.
Lieutenant Beale never needed another favor from Curly Bill Brocious. Beale went on to a distinguished Army career, while Curly Bill continued his bad man's life. It's been said that Wyatt Earp killed Curly Bill in a gunfight, but others who were there deny this. In any event, the famous outlaw faded away, and to this day, no one knows for sure. Next week, another true drama from our Western past. See you then. Around 1870, in the brawling gambling town of Fort Griffin, lived a woman known only as Mystic Maud. Everything about her, who she really was and where she came from, was cloaked in mystery. But one thing was certain. She was the best female card player of her day. If cards made her name a legend, they also brought her to a strange end. But not before she left what became known as Lottie's Legacy.
Open for 25.
I'll call you and raise you 50, gentlemen.
50. Raise 100, man. I'll cut the cards, man. $100.
And I'll raise you 20.
$20 and call. You win. I'll be leaving Fort Griffin. I'll be back when I raise another poke.
You reckon your luck will change, mister?
Reckon it will.
What makes you so sure?
No woman ever beat me at this game twice.
Patience, pretty one. When these cards have spoken, your future will be revealed, and what is fated will happen.
You know I don't believe in cards, Juanita. Nobody can tell what lies ahead.
You have lived with the cards all your life. They brought you riches. They've made your name a legend. Why should you distrust them now?
Because I want more of a life than the one I lead downstairs. Were you ever in love, Juanita?
See? With a young, handsome soldier when I was a girl.
Did he make you happy?
See? Until he went away. I cried so hard. My mother said that flowers would bloom in my eyes. And you, muchacha?
His name was Jim. We were in love. To hold him to me, I made his life my own.
He had the magic with the cards, too, huh?
I never met anyone who was better. Everything I know, he taught me.
Did you marry him?
No. He wanted to wait till he'd made it first.
Wait, why? Everyone knows that love is a flower that turns to fruit after marriage.
By then, it was too late. He died in my arms in a gunfight.
Duele un poquito, huh?
All I could think of was what I'd lost. A home, children. I thought I'd never live to be like other women. And then Peter came into my life.
You're very fortunate. There are very few women to whom love comes twice.
This is my last chance, Juanita. I can't lose twice.
Have courage. The heart is there. It needs only direction. Tomorrow when you go to him, go with joy. Oh, mi Dios.
What is it, Juanita? What's wrong?
You must not travel on the stagecoach to Willow Falls tomorrow.
Why?
Because a man you know will also be traveling on it.
Who?
I can only tell you what the cards say. You must take your own buggy so that he does not see you. He holds evil in his heart. He can cause you much suffering.
Riker, I tell you, I can take her. There's no woman in the world that good.
And you came to Dodge City to tell me that? Got any idea who you were up against, Keys?
Oh, Mystic Maud. At least that's what she calls herself. I bet the name's as bogus as store teeth.
Maybe. But nobody's yet been able to smoke out her real moniker.
Could be there's something she's mighty touchy about.
That's her business. The one thing she doesn't have to hide from nobody.
What's that?
She's the smartest card sharp in Calico this side of the border.
I'm no tin horn either. I know tricks this Mystic Maud, or whatever she calls herself, never even heard about.
Keys, you're more of a rabbit brain than I figured. For every trick you've got up your sleeve, she knows a dozen. So stop dreaming.
My friends, today I speak to you on a matter that concerns our own Willow Falls. Your families, and your children. And someday, my own children, too. When I first came to Willow Falls, it was a wilderness of canvas tents. Today, it's a respectable town. But there are those who would like to destroy it. Last night, this letter was placed under my door. It advises me of plans to build a gambling casino here. Now, my friends, you have worked hard and you have saved to build this house of the Lord. Are you going to tolerate a temple of Satan here? No. I thought not. Card sharps, Jezebels, dice players, and their like are not welcome in Willow Falls.
Come be laid over for a spell, folks. You can sit or stretch your legs, whatever you fancy.
What's the trouble?
We went lame. Lucky we was only 5 miles from here. We'd never made it to Fort Griffin by sundown.
Where the devil are we, anyway?
Willow Falls.
How long do you reckon we're going to be stuck here?
Hour, maybe more. All depends how soon I get a horse that can travel.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Any place in town a man can go to wash down the dust?
Well, we don't have any saloons in Willow Falls.
Well, maybe you can tell me what a stranger does here to kill time.
Well, that all depends on how you kill time on the Sabbath where you come from.
I've found a sociable game of cards as the best time killer any day.
Well, I reckon if a party can be kept nice and quiet, a man can always rustle up a couple of friends, keep a stranger company. My name's Abbott.
Joe Keys.
If you really loved me, Peter, we wouldn't have to wait.
Is there any doubt in your mind? I loved you from the day we first met. I often think that Providence must have had a hand in bringing us together on a train.
I never dreamed I'd ever fall in love with a minister.
You know, I keep asking myself the same question.
What question?
Why such a beautiful and wonderful woman would choose to share my humble life? There's so many other men who could give you much more than I.
Oh, I can find a husband I can live with. But I need a husband I can't live without. Oh, I love you, Peter, and you love me. That's all I need.
I wish it were that simple.
Since when is getting married such a difficulty?
Lottie, the Lord wants this church built before anything else.
Peter, I have money. Quite a lot, in fact. Well, it's more than enough to complete the church. It's yours.
Where did you get it? You're a school teacher.
My father. It was a legacy. Oh, it's yours, Peter, for the church.
Lottie, the church is for the people. It should be built with their money and with their strength. I can't take your money. We just have to wait.
Oh, why are you so proud and stubborn? Peter, why should we put off what we can have now? A new life, a place of our own. A chance to start over. Peter, there's something I have to tell you. Something you should know.
Lottie, you spoke of a new life for both of us. But don't you see, for me, it's already begun. I need your love. I need your strength so that I can carry on my work in the Lord's vineyard. Have I said something to make you unhappy?
As you know, gentlemen, faro is a mighty easy game. Pick the right card to win or lose. Any way you play it, the game is yours. So lay your bets, gentlemen. One of us is going to walk out a rich man.
Well, well. So that's what that rascal's up to.
Who?
Abbott. Looks as though he's called a meeting of the parish elders without even telling me about it.
Why?
Probably to discuss ways of raising money for the church. They know how much it means to me. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
Look in on it for a minute. Maybe I can help things along.
Oh, must you, Peter? It's getting late and I want to be back before nightfall.
Only be a minute.
All right. I'll wait in my buggy.
Letting my stakes ride on the queen, giving you all a chance to copper her. Place your bets, gentlemen.
Gambling. Do my words and my pleadings mean nothing to you? Can you so lightly destroy all the good that we've built together?
On my property, you're breaking up.
Let him alone! Let him alone! He's the Reverend. I'll pay the damages.
You men know what you're doing. To yourselves and to our town?
There's no law against a man enjoying a bit of sport if he wants to.
There's God's law. It can save you from yourselves. But you've got to want to obey it.
Who does he think he is breaking up our game? Why don't you people cut him down a size?
He can't. He's got everyone in town behind him. Solid. Mostly women folk.
I wouldn't take no loudmouth from nobody, man or woman. Who's that?
Mean Lottie?
Could swear I've seen her before. What's her last name?
Dino. Lottie Dino. She's schoolma'am. She and the preacher aim to get married pretty soon.
Is that a fact?
She's a mighty fine lady, Miss Dino.
The lady I know has a different name. And she's no schoolmarm.
Some hombre wants to see you. He says he has an important message.
Who is he?
I have never seen him before.
Take over for me, Rick.
Take care. He has the evil eye.
Howdy.
What brings you back to Fort Griffin?
I told you I'd be back if I found somebody to stake me.
Have any luck?
Not yet. But I've a feeling it's going to change real quick. Lottie.
You've got me mixed up with somebody else, mister. My name's Maud.
Everybody here knows that. But the folks in Willow Falls, the preacher you're going to marry, swear you're Lottie Dino, Schoolmarm.
What do you want?
Reckon 1,000 I lost and 2 more as a bonus.
That's blackmail.
Can't blame a man if luck is suddenly camping on his shirt tails, man. If I hurry, I guess I can catch that next stage back to Willow Falls.
All right. I'll give you the money. Provided you never come back.
You win.
Don't, Reverend! You'll get burned to death! Keep the bucket coming!
It's all over, Reverend. We might as well go home. There's nothing more we can do.
No, it's not all over. We'll build a new church. A bigger one. For this generation and for others to come.
That'd take a miracle, Reverend. Folks around here have already given everything they've got.
How about making room for 1 more, gentlemen?
I'm sorry, mister, but the game is closed.
Closed. I've got a roll as big as that wagon wheel, burning a hole in my pocket.
That's a lot of money to play with, mister. I'd hate to see you lose it.
Don't worry. There's more where this comes from. Maud, plenty more. Bartender, give everybody a drink on me.
Say, excuse me. Wonder if you could tell me where I'd find Miss Dino?
Miss who?
Lottie Dino. She teaches school here.
Ain't no teacher in Fort Griffin by that name. And Mr.
Green. Reverend Green. I wonder if you could be mistaken. She told me that this is where she lives.
No, ain't no mistake about it. I've been here nigh on 30 years. Know everybody. I sign 'em in and sign 'em out.
Afraid I don't understand.
Reckon you wouldn't, you being a stranger. My name's Crocker. I'm the town clerk and town undertaker.
I see. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Crocker. I guess I'll just have to keep trying. This man is dying. Someone get a doctor.
Reckon if he's cashing in his chips, he needs you more than he does a doctor, Reverend.
Please.
Anybody here know this fella? I need his name for the records.
His name is Keyes. Joe Keyes. We were playing poker. He'd been losing, and we picked a fight with Rick. Rick shot him.
Lottie.
You've made a mistake, mister. My name is Maud.
Forgive me, madam. For a moment, you reminded me of a girl I once loved.
Once?
She's dead now.
All right, some of you men, let's pick him up and get him out of here.
Lottie Dino sent Peter more than enough money to rebuild his church. He came back to Fort Griffin, some say to take Lottie back with him, others to return her money. But when he returned, she was gone. Nothing more was ever heard of her. But there remained one testament, a beautiful new church in Willow Falls, which became Lottie's legacy for generations to come. Be with us next week for another true drama from our American past. In Western mining camps, millions were made and lost overnight. Men became famous only to be forgotten as quickly when their fortunes changed. Sometimes women shared this fate. There was one. She was beautiful, admired, envied. Virginia City knew her as Tiger Lil. But in the town of Bodie, she became a lady with a past.
Hi, Lil.
Hello there. What's the big rush, huh?
How's it going, Curly?
Oh, not too good, so you better stick around so you can bring me some luck, huh?
You just call me Lucky Lil.
Hey, now, would you look at that, huh? Hey, who is he?
You'll know as soon as I make the official announcement.
Official? Well, since it ain't official, you sit right down here.
Now,
and bring me some
Curly,
luck.
you let me
Come on,
go.
boys, deal it properly.
Let her go. I said let her go.
Oh, it's all right, Frank. Oh, Frank.
Uh-huh. Well, if it isn't Mr. High and Mighty Engineer.
Attention, listen, all of you. I have an announcement. You know I love all of you, everyone in Virginia City. But most of all, I love Frank Johnson. So we're going to be married. We leave for Boston tomorrow. Drinks for everyone.
Lil,
What's the matter with you? First you hit Curly, then you act like this was a wake instead of a party.
I have never witnessed such a shocking example of bad taste.
So I didn't do it like your high society. So what's the difference?
The difference between being a lady and making a spectacle of yourself. Oh, Always the star attraction, the center of attention. I thought you could change.
I can, Frank. When I get away from here, I can fade right into the wallpaper. No one will even notice me.
How could they help it going around flaunting yourself?
Now, just a minute. You wouldn't have looked at me twice if I didn't look like this, and you know it. You're a fine one to talk. Trying to fool people dressing like that so you look like one of the men. Well, you're not. You think you're better than they are.
Oh, stop it. You know that's not true.
Oh, isn't it?
Now, calm down. We're not getting anywhere like this, and I'm leaving tomorrow.
Not without me.
Lil, Boston isn't ready for you, and you're not ready for Boston. We'll discuss it when I get back.
If you go without me, I won't be here when you come back.
What, are you going to hide? The Queen of Virginia City? Ah, you'll be here.
Then go. And take your ring with you.
But, Lil.
Get out. And don't bother to come back. I'll show you, Frank Johnson. You'll find out. Oh, good morning.
Mr. Millette. Say, how about some firecrackers? Celebrate the 4th.
I don't think so.
Sparklers, Roman candles, rockets, got 'em all.
No, I'll settle for that yard goods I ordered. Has it come in?
Nope. Due on the Frisco stage, whatever gets here.
Now, you know it will. I've watched it come in every day for 7 years. And today's no different.
Can't keep no kind of a schedule. It's always late, late.
I have a few things to pick up while I'm here. I'll be inside.
Oh, you should have seen the way he...
Hey. Take a look at that.
Expected friends?
No, I don't know anyone around here.
Anything I can do?
Yes, can you tell me when the stage leaves for Virginia City?
Every night, 5 o'clock. That's the schedule. Don't always turn out that way.
Well, that's close enough. How about a hotel?
Yes, sir. Finest rooms in Bodie.
Thank you.
Who is he, Sue? Is he a friend of yours?
Not yet.
What'd I tell you? This dance is bringing them in from all over. Even from San Francisco?
Why not?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, sorry, John. My attention was distracted.
Did you see him, Miss Millette?
Who? Only the nicest looking fella this town has ever seen.
He came in on the stage for the dance.
You two won't be going to the dance unless you come over for your fitting right now.
Well, let's go. I want to look perfect for this one.
So do I.
Whiskey, please, your best.
Sure thing. In town for the big shindig, eh?
No, as a matter of fact, I hadn't planned to stop here at all, but something came up. I thought maybe you could help me.
Maybe.
I'm Frank Johnson from Boston.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Call me Hank. Now, what can I do for you?
I want to see a man by the name of Jim Bryan about some mining properties. Do you know where I could find him?
Yeah, Jim was in yesterday, but he went out to the Kennedy mine. He'll be back in a couple of days.
I have to catch the stage for Virginia City. How would I get out to the mine?
Well, you could get a horse over at the livery and ride out. It ain't very far.
Thanks, I'll do that.
They'll tell you where it is. The Kennedy mine.
Thank you.
it's so beautiful, Miss Millette. Yeah. Of course, you gotta know how to wear a dress like that. I can't wait to try it on. There he is. Where? See? Yeah. He looks better and better.
Girls, come away from there.
All right. Don't split a seam.
Be careful of the pins. Turn.
I wonder what he is.
I know what he is. Rich.
No, I mean, like a lawyer or...
Who cares? You don't dress the way he does on any two-bit job.
Stand still.
We'll find out tomorrow night. That looks real nice on you.
Yeah. I'd have knock him dead.
Now stand still, please. I have to finish pinning the hem.
What are you wearing?
Oh, her? At a dance? I want to see that.
Aren't you going?
I haven't the slightest interest in dancing.
She never goes anywhere. No dances, no fun, no nothing.
Everything I want is right here.
Okay, if you want to spend the rest of your life with a pair of scissors. Now, I like something with a little more shape to it. That breathes.
Well, we're all different.
No, not that different. You know what I think? I think you're scared that nobody'd notice you.
Sure they would. You have so many pretty dresses.
They're not mine. They belong to customers.
We're about the same size. We could find a dress for you. Couldn't we, Sue?
Sure we could. She wouldn't look half bad fixed up a little. I don't think I could do much with her hair, though.
Ow!
Oh, sorry.
We could try. You might even meet that man.
She's not interested in men, just pins and needles.
No man worth meeting would be carousing around to the Double Eagle. There. You're through. Take it off. You're next. What's the matter, Betty?
Nothing.
Here.
Oh, she's not well. It happens all the time.
Ever since she came here?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is.
Well, go get Doc Lewis. We'll find out.
Evening, Mr. Johnson. Same as before?
Evening, Hank.
Did you find Jim?
No, it was too late.
Oh, he wasn't there?
They said he'd ridden over to Bridgeport. She'll be back here sometime tomorrow.
Hello there. I'm Sue.
This is Frank Johnson, Sue, from Boston.
Hello, Sue.
Hello.
I'm sure sorry you missed Jim, but look on the bright side of things. You hang around town another day, you'll be here for the big celebration.
Well, I'd like to, but I just can't.
Why not? You'll be missing something special.
I suppose so, but I've got to catch that stage for Virginia City.
Ah, what's your hurry? I can tell you right now, there ain't nothing in Virginia City compared to what we're going to have here.
No, it isn't that. I'm looking for an old friend.
Oh, I spent some time up that way. Who are you looking for?
A lady. They call her Tiger Lil. You know her?
Who doesn't? She sure was something. She ain't there no more.
I know. I've been looking for her for 7 years. It was my own fault that I lost her. Never thought she'd drop out of sight like that.
You see, I
heard that she married some Eastern fella. Been gone quite a while.
I go back there every year when I'm out this way in hopes somebody's heard from her.
Yeah. You'd better forget her.
I've tried that.
Yeah. You know, when Tiger Lil came in a room, I don't know, the whole place just all lit up.
Well, 7 years is a long, long time. No telling what she looks like now. Probably all wrinkled up and living in some dull little town.
No, I think wherever she is, the place is all lit up.
Yeah, we sure ain't got nobody like that around Bodie.
You feeling better? Oh, good. The doctor said you're going to be fine. You just need a little rest.
I don't feel right about this, causing you so much trouble.
It's no trouble. I'll get you some tea.
I've been sleeping so much. I'm all mixed up. What time is it?
About 4 o'clock. Betty.
My job. I have to go.
Bed is the only place you're going, young lady.
But tonight, it's so important.
It's not as important as you're getting well.
You don't understand. If I'm not there, I'm out of a job.
That's the best thing that could happen to you.
I know you don't think it's much of a job, but I need it.
I know. I know. I tell you what, why don't I talk to Sue? I have to deliver a dress anyway. Maybe she can help.
You think so?
Well, if she can't, no one can.
Afternoon, Miss Millette. Changed your mind about them firecrackers, did you?
No.
It's too late. Miners cleaned me all out. Every last one. There's gonna be a show to beat all come dark.
I'll watch for it.
You can't miss it. See it all the way to Bridgeport.
That Virginia City stage is about due, isn't it? What does that mean?
Means I don't know. I can't keep no kind of a schedule.
I've got to get there.
Don't know how. A rider came in, says he broke an axle. Be in sometime after dark. Maybe.
Guess there's nothing we can do.
I thought you were asleep.
I was just thinking about how things turn out. I mean, like tonight. I planned on it for so long. Here I am.
There'll be other dances.
Not like this one. It's hard to explain, but did you ever get a hunch? Like you just knew something was going to happen?
Sometimes.
Well, that's how I felt about tonight. See, there's so many new fellas coming in. Like that one that got off the stage. And I'd be there in my new dress. I kind of thought I might meet someone special.
You are a dreamer.
Guess you think it's silly. Like Cinderella or something.
No, but things like that just don't happen.
Lots of things can happen if you're not afraid to try something different. Like you going to that dance tonight.
Now, Betty, I am not going to that dance.
I think Sue's right. You're plain scared.
That isn't it.
Oh, I know. I was the same way. I had to get over it, but Sue don't make it easy.
How do you mean?
She always thinks she's the only one worth looking at. Sure would have surprised her if all the fellas had looked at me tonight instead of her.
And they probably would. You're really very pretty.
Maybe. Sue says it takes confidence. That's what you need. Fixed up a little. With my dress, you look real nice.
You really think so?
Mm-hmm. Why don't we try?
Well... all right. But you'll have to help me.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Now, don't get too excited. You just tell me what to do, and I'll try to do it.
Oh, I don't know where to begin.
I thought that might be a problem.
First we need some powder and some rouge. Would you look in my bag on the dresser? That may not be the right shade for you.
Well, we'll do the best we can.
What's in there?
Oh, just some old things I thought we could use. Now, what do we do?
First, brush your hair. Brush it all out. Oh, I wish Sue was here. She's so good at this.
Well, you're doing fine. Now, when do we use the powder?
Oh, now. Well, just lightly. I used to look like I fell in a flour barrel. Then the rouge. Now, you gotta be careful with that. Not too much.
There, I think that ought to be enough. Now, what should I do with my hair?
Oh, I really think that the best thing would be for you to braid it.
Right.
And maybe twist it up on top of your head.
Like this?
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
Now the dress.
You sure catch on fast.
You're a very good teacher.
I guess so. It must be.
Do you think we'll surprise Sue?
Oh, I think I'm gonna cry.
Now, you'd better not. This was all your idea. I think we need a little something. There.
It looks like diamonds.
They were given to me by a friend. How do I look?
Beautiful.
Well, I better get started before the dance is over. Are you sure you'll be all right? It's just one thing.
What?
I don't think I know how to dance.
Miss Millette?
That ain't Miss Millette. It's Tiger Lil.
I just don't believe it. Who would have thought that?
Say, Lil.
Well, I came back, but you were gone.
I told you I could fade right into the wallpaper.
I've been looking for so long.
Hey, it's starting. The show's on.
I've been here all the time. No one even noticed me. It's you. You've only been in town 2 days and everybody's talking. When do you learn not to be the center of attention? So conspicuous, so flashy, so spectacular.
In the boom towns of the Old West, some found gold and others silver. But in Bodie, Tiger Lil and Frank Johnson found each other. Another forgotten story from our American past. John Slaughter was the first sheriff to bring law to Tombstone, the most lawless town in the Arizona Territory. This was in 1886 when gunmen thought Tombstone was wide open, a shortcut to riches. Slaughter was then 50 years old and he suffered from an arthritic right hand. To balance the odds, his deputy was Billy Stiles, a fast man with a gun. But Billy was a young man in a hurry, and his mistake was in taking a shortcut through Tombstone.
Hold it right there.
What's eating you, Deputy?
You're under arrest
For what?
for armed robbery and murder.
I'm getting on that wagon and riding out of here. And you ain't gonna stop me, boy.
I said hold it.
Who you got, Billy?
It's a Geronimo kid, Sheriff.
Get his gun. All right, Billy.
I can handle this, Mr. Slaughter. He's got a lot to tell me.
All right, Billy. Lock him up. You didn't have to get that rough out there.
He had it coming.
Maybe. It wasn't up to you to give it to him.
A couple more minutes and I could have beat a confession out of him.
Will you slow down and listen? Your job is to enforce the laws, not make them.
He stole $50,000. Now, he's not carrying the money on him, and he isn't just about to tell us where it's hid.
Poster says he was working with a fellow by the name of Sykes and another one called Wortman. We can pick up the other two. One of them will talk. You'll see.
Well, why go to all the trouble when he can tell us everything? You're just wasting time.
Yeah, we are, by arguing. You stay out of trouble. I need you. You're my gun hand. Without you, I can't do this job.
Well, can I have my gun back?
That trigger is filed so fine, a feather would touch it off.
Well, it gives me an edge.
Your edge is being on the side of the law. A hair-triggered gun isn't for a lawman. Now get rid of it.
Yes, sir. What about him?
Now, he'll keep. You better get moving. You're going to be late for your lessons.
Mr. Slaughter.
Go on, and don't forget your books.
Whereabouts are you going?
Do a little checking on Sykes and Wortman. They might have come to town with him.
That's the... What's the matter, Billy?
John Slaughter. Fed up with him treating me like a kid.
So that's it.
Yeah. That's it. Again.
Billy, he just doesn't want you to get hurt. You're like a son to him.
Take it easy, Billy. Slow down, Billy. I can't, Jenny. I was a saddle tramp when I hired on, and I got a lot of catching up to do.
And you've come a long way already.
I know that, and I got a long way to go.
You'll make it. Just be patient.
Be patient? Now you sound like him. He's in no hurry. He's got everything. He's got a house like this, a family, a ranch, everything I ain't never had.
But he's older than you, Billy. He's earned it. You will too someday.
Will I?
If you listen to him. He knows that you have to make something out of life to be happy and secure. A wife wants security.
Is that what you want?
I'm no different.
Yes, you are. You're a lot different. What did you find out?
Nothing on Sykes and Wortman. I checked the kids' horses. They hadn't been driven far. He was holed up close to town.
They weren't with him?
No, he only had enough supplies on the wagon for himself. Maybe they split the $50,000 and went separate directions.
Well, if they did, he wouldn't be here. He'd be in a spending place like Virginia City.
Well, there must be some reason for him hiding out here.
Well, it's not because they took his part of the money. If they had, he'd be after them.
You talking from experience?
A little. Try thinking about it the other way around. Changes everything, don't it?
You mean he took their share and was laying low until they stopped looking for him, huh?
And he better pray we find that money before they find him.
Well, stick around for a while. I gotta go see Doc Weiler.
Hey, Deputy, come here. You hear me?
What do you want?
I want to talk.
About what?
You're a real smart boy, Deputy. You got style. My kind of style, right, huh?
I don't know how you figure we're on different sides of the bars.
With you making $10 a week? 8? 6 maybe, huh?
Shut up!
Now, you got a future, boy. You're wasting time here. I seen you start with a gun.
I said shut up!
Look, I help you, and you help me, huh? Now, listen to me, will you? Yeah, you figured it right. I got $50,000 hid out in the desert. You get me out of here, and half of it's yours.
I ought to kill you.
But you won't, because you're listening. Thinking. And that means you ain't no better than me.
I can drop him now, Sykes.
You can't kill him with half the town watching. That ain't gonna get us the kid.
You got a better idea?
He ain't much of a threat with that gun hand. It's his deputy we gotta get. One way or another.
What did the doctor say?
He seems to think this hand will get worse before it gets better.
He's been saying that ever since you've been going to him.
Yeah, I know. This time I'm going to listen to him. I'm stepping down as sheriff.
Mr. Slaughter, nobody can run this office like you.
You can.
Me?
You're ready to step up, Billy. Jenny says you've got the learning. I know you've got the ability.
Me? Sheriff of Cochise County?
No need for a shortcut. This job is your future. Naturally, I'll have to check with the mayor, so I'll be around for a while to look over your shoulder.
I guess this means I can get married now.
Yeah, that's what you need, getting married. Who's the lady?
Miss Jenny Bartlett.
Have you asked her?
No, sir. I never had anything to offer. But I do now.
Oh, Billy! Congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
I guess you know what this means, don't you, Jenny?
Of course. It means no more doubts about where you're going. You're going to have everything you want.
Yeah, that's true. But will you have me?
Have you?
I can give you everything you want now, Jenny. A home, security. Jenny, will you marry me?
Oh, Billy. I'm so sorry. You've misunderstood. I'm going back east next month to be married.
Well, congratulations to you, too, for making a fool out of me.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I guess I should have known. Billy, I like you. I like you very much, but
But you got something better back east than a saddle tramp.
No. No, you're not that. You're a fine man.
But not good enough. Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. Real sorry. I guess I just didn't know my place.
Sorry, Billy. There was a rumor that Sykes and Wortman were seen in Jawbone Canyon. I'm taking a posse to check it out.
They come here, I'll kill them.
You're at a crossroads, son. Don't let that girl get you down.
Keep it. He's taking them out to the canyon. Let's go. Hold it. And Nick, that takes practice. Now put that gun away so as we can talk money.
First. You mean you didn't come after the kid?
Came after you first. We done some checking. You've been playing deputy, but out there, folks say you're more like one of us.
Go on.
The kid's a little greedy. We want him. He's got $50,000 hid somewheres, and all of it ain't his.
Well, how much of it is mine?
$10,000. When he takes us to where he's hid it. That's more than you'll ever make playing deputy.
All right, but we're gonna do it my way. He doesn't leave now.
You call it.
I don't want Slaughter to know I let him escape.
Slaughter gets in the way, we kill him.
Now, you look here. Nothing happens to John Slaughter. Is that clear?
We do it your way. Now, when do we get him?
You get him today. Wait south of Tombstone. He'll show up sooner or later.
Anything you say. We'll be waiting. Come on, Ward.
I don't trust him.
Neither do I. But he'll go through with it.
What's to keep him from taking it all?
Us? He gonna take it all because we are.
I ain't breaking out.
You're gonna do as I tell you, or you're gonna face him alone.
I'm alone either way. They'll kill me when they get the money.
You're not gonna be alone, and they're not getting the money.
Two-way split?
Well, it beats 10,000, don't it?
Like I said, boy, you got style.
Billy! What happened?
Sykes, Wortman, they jumped me. It's my fault, I'm sorry.
Don't blame yourself. These things happen, even to the best of us. Take the men and go after them. They can't get far.
Mr. Slaughter, let me go alone?
Why do that?
Because I got something to prove. This town thinks I'm no better than they are, and you know that.
I don't care what they think. You proved yourself to me.
Yes, sir, but not to them. Not to a lot of people. I think they're headed for the border. If I can bring them back by myself, there won't be any question in anybody's mind.
All right, Billy, I'll take a look north of here.
Thank you, sir.
One thing bothers me, though.
What's that?
How come a couple of second-rate gunslingers got the drop on Billy Stiles?
Maybe Billy Stiles isn't so first-rate himself.
Slaughter, did Billy tell you?
Yeah, he did. Well, every man's entitled to one lost love, Jenny.
Billy's not used to losing. He was very angry. He thought he wasn't good enough. That simply isn't true.
I wish he knew that.
Will he do anything foolish, Mr. Slaughter?
No, nothing foolish. You'd better go on home, Jenny.
Keep digging.
$50,000. Nice and neat. Thanks. You've been real helpful.
Do I get my share now?
You get it right now.
Billy! You double-crossed me!
Put it down, Billy. I said put it down.
It's mine, Mr. Slaughter. Stay out of this. Tell him he never found me.
I wish I could say that. It's too late now. You're coming back with me.
No, I'm not. The town's got nothing for me.
Billy, look, I'm your friend. I'm giving you a chance to go back on your own.
Well, I'm not taking it. Not going back.
When you turn around, your gun better be drawn.
Don't make me kill you, Mr. Slaughter. Please don't make me kill you.
That's your choice, boy. When I say turn, I start firing.
Please. Please!
Turn! I told you to get rid of this hair-triggered gun.
You said it wasn't any good for a lawman. Well, I ain't one. I might have had to take on all three of them. I needed an edge.
You've had an edge ever since you came to Tombstone, Billy. Trouble was, you didn't know it. Our story didn't end out in that gully. Billy paid his debt, and when he was free again, John was there to help him start a new life. Billy Stiles was never again in trouble with the law. Wherever you look in the West, there's history and mystery. For example, the disappearance of $62,000 in gold coins back in 1884. It was the heaviest load of loot that outlaws ever hauled away from a train holdup in Arizona territory. But for all the efforts of the posse, it eluded them like smoke up the chimney.
Hi. Fella kind of took me by surprise. Sure is good to see people again, though. I've been out here on my lonesome for so long, I took to talking to coyotes just for company. I never been prospecting before, and if I never go again, it'll be too soon, boy. I'll bet there's not a dime's worth of gold within 100 miles of here.
You just didn't look in the right place.
And you fellas made a strike?
We made a real big strike.
Hey, now what? Now, look, fellas, I don't have anything you want.
Sure you have. You got these.
Move that box over to the barrel. You West went to San Francisco. Oh, no, I don't want any part of this. You want to try for twice?
See what I mean? Huh?
Hey, Sam, help the man.
any sign? No. But they're usually real careful right at first. All right, boys. Let's lay out a spell.
They've already got a big lead on us.
It'll shorten down.
What if it don't?
Well, then maybe the folks will say it's time to hire a new sheriff. One that's young, full of beans and vinegar.
Hey!
We could just as well ride straight into Tucson from here. Be there by sundown.
We'll play it my way.
Who says? Besides you.
Oh, he's the big trail boss. That was our deal.
Sure was. And you done fine. Only Sam there, he's been thinking about all that whiskey in Tucson. And me, I've been thinking too. You're kind of outvoted, Ed. Move him, Sam.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
This isn't what we're after.
Read it for me.
Read what? Some desert rat prospector got this far and gave up?
Well, now let's see. A man on foot leading 2 burros come up and down yonder. Stop right here, dropped his pack. Now, what stopped him? Three horses and a rider looking for somebody to meet. And they've met. $20 gold piece. Looks like somebody was so rich they was careless with their small change. They headed north.
Let's go.
Hold it. We'll cut across.
Cut across to where?
Between them and Tucson.
Who told you they'll head for Tucson?
Well, now, if you were as rich as they are, where would you head for? Let's go.
He just couldn't wait to get to Tucson. Take a look.
Hold it.
You see him?
It's all right. As long as they don't see us.
Let's get. Probably them.
We better go take a closer look. We won't be in any rush about it.
They picked up our trail. They're right behind us. Move them out.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Well, if we can't outrun them, we'll outfox them. Unload them and bring them inside. let out a yell and you're dead. Sam, you stay here. Where'd you get that?
Back yonder. Guess people used to hide out here before, you know, build fires and then pile up the wood they didn't use.
Shut up.
It shows. What shows?
You're as scared as I am.
They must have caught our horses in the burrows round the bend. I saw them coming.
And you started throwing lead. Here we are, boys. Come and get it.
We're not. Sam didn't do it. You're the one running us into this rabbit hole. What do you want?
I want to stay alive, the same as you. Listen, you don't need me. Let me go. I'll go tell the posse that if they won't shoot, you'll give up.
I got a better idea. You find us a back way out of here.
I've never been in a cave before in my life. A man could get lost, never see daylight again.
Like you said, we don't need you. You're gonna do the looking, now get.
Put them back, Bill.
I was counting them.
Sure. Count a few each time, stash away a little. And maybe that friend of yours will find that back door you got him looking for. First thing, me and Sam know you're long gone. With that money. Well, you two might as well just go ahead and kill each other off. Get it over with. There's only one way out of here, and that's out front. Where they're waiting for you and for me. Because they don't know the difference between us. You fix that.
Get up. I said get up.
Go ahead and shoot.
Look, I told you I don't know any way out.
Smoke. Smoke goes up the chimney.
Hold it in. Just hold it.
Hey, ease down, you two. Come on now.
Oh, no. I thought for a minute.
Thought what?
Well, the smoke rises like up a chimney, but nobody can fit in there.
Like you said, you're the one we can spare.
What? Wait.
about it? Can we get through?
Well, there's room enough for a man, but not for that stuff.
How much time you figure we got? About an hour before daylight. That's plenty of time.
We'll go in slow and easy. I've got $62,000 worth of questions I want to ask them skyhoots. And I want them alive and able to answer. They may shoot once and quit, and then again they may not. Either way, there's no rush. I never saw a dead hero yet that was happy about it. Does that make sense to you?
You're the boss.
For a while, anyhow. You men stay here. Come on.
Hold it! They were coming out at us.
One man, he wasn't even throwing lead. Seems like to me I said slow and easy.
Now listen,
you
Sheriff.
listen to me. Slow and easy. Come on. You men in there, come on out. Guns down and hands high. Come out now. You forget fast, boy.
Slow and easy. So they got away while we just waited.
How did they get away? How do we know they even did? They could be way back up in there. Now you ride to town, get some people, ropes, lanterns, anything. Come on. Howdy.
You got me, Sheriff. What did I do?
Well, now that depends on where you've been.
In town. Tucson? Nah, too many people. I do my drinking in Wilcox. I'd still be there if it wasn't for them young skyhoots.
What skyhoots?
3 of them. Meanest pups I ever saw. Walked in hoorah and raising Cain just like they owned the place. Run me out. I wasn't even half drunk. Yeah.
All right, old-timer, move along.
You still want them burls?
Leave him be. Let's go.
Six horses. 6. Now you get them, and you get them quick.
But I told you, I run a store. I don't sell horses.
I said get them. Hey! Scare you, Sam?
I thought you were all through being scared. A rich man like you.
Now they're scared, but they got a right to be. Set them up. One for him and one for him.
I've had all that I want.
Me too. We ought to be moving on. Before the big bad sheriff comes. You got such big round eyes.
You fill them with this, huh? Yeah, that's what the sheriff's looking for. Buried way, way deep in a big old hole in the ground.
Shut up.
I didn't hear you.
I said.
Shut up!
Now I heard you. I was tired of hearing you way back.
Hey! We'll stay out of this, Sam. Listen.
Sheriff, $400?
That's right.
Out of 62,000? What become of the rest of it?
Well, we might know. If one of them could still talk.
Well, they won't be holding up any more trains. Excuse me, I got a customer. Don't feel bad about it, Sheriff. You done what had to be done. It's the only way to handle that kind. Stop them while they're young. Now, hold on there. You can't just walk into my place of business and help yourself.
This ought to cover what I owe.
Where'd you get this?
Found it.
People don't go around losing $20 gold pieces.
Some people do.
Sheriff, didn't you say you thought there were 4, but it turned out only 3?
That's what I said.
Look at this. Young Drifter just handed it to me. Claimed he found it. It's right over there.
$62,000 went into Colossal Cave near Old Tucson, Arizona in 1884. The cave is a major tourist attraction now. For all we know, the gold may still be there in one of its unexplored caverns. Perhaps one day someone will find it, solve this haunting mystery of the Old West. Be with us next week for another true story from Western history.
আমি করছি কচুর ডগা দিয়ে চিংড়ি মাছ দিয়ে নারকেলের দুধ দিয়ে আর একটা হচ্ছে কচুর যে গোটাটা আছে গোটাটা দিয়ে হচ্ছে আমি গরুর মাংস দিয়ে ভেনা করছি।
আমি আজকে করছি মানকচু দিয়ে ইলিশ মাছ দিয়ে একটু নারকেল দিয়ে ঝোল করছি, যেহেতু আমাদের দেশি স্টাইলে আমার মায়ের হাতের রান্না এটা।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস আর মাত্র 30 মিনিট বাকি আছে। এই 30 মিনিটের মধ্যে আপনাদের কুকিং ডান করতে হবে, সেই সাথে প্লেটিং, ক্লিনিং এবং কস্টিং। সো সময় হাতে একেবারেই কম, দুজন মিলে কাজ করুন, একজন অন্যজনকে সাহায্য করুন বা একজন কস্টিং করে ফেলুন। হাতে সময় আছে আর মাত্র 30 মিনিট।
আজকের আমাদের মেইন ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্ট ছিল হচ্ছে কচুর মুখ, মানকচুর মুখ আর মানকচুর ডাঁটা। তো আমরা মানকচুর ডাঁটাটা দিয়ে একটা হচ্ছে চিংড়ি মাছের টক করছি, আর হচ্ছে মানকচুর যে মুখটা আছে ওটা দিয়ে আমরা ইলিশ মাছের একটা কারি বানাচ্ছি।
আজকে আমরা করছি কচুর ডগা দিয়ে একটা কচু ঘোটা, আর করছি কচু ইলিশ মাছের পাতুরি, যেটা ইটা আছে গোড়াটা আছে সেটা দিয়ে।
আমি আজকে করছি মানকচু দিয়ে ইলিশ মাছ দিয়ে একটু নারকেল দিয়ে ঝোল করছি, যেহেতু আমাদের দেশি স্টাইলে আমার মায়ের হাতের রান্না এটা। আর করছি কচু ডাঁটা দিয়ে হচ্ছে চিংড়ি মাছ দিয়ে একটা ভুনা করব ডাল দিয়ে। দেখি আমার হাতের রান্না কেমন আনতে পারি। না আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, আটাটা দাও।
আজকে আমরা বানাচ্ছি কচুর কোরমা, সাথে কচুর ডগা ভাজি, আর সাথে আমরা কচু দিয়ে একটা গোলাপ জামুন বানাচ্ছি, আর সাথে থাকবে প্লেন রাইস। লেবু একটা 5 টাকা।
কি বানাচ্ছেন স্যার?
আমি করছি কচুর ডগা দিয়ে চিংড়ি মাছ দিয়ে নারকেলের দুধ দিয়ে, আর একটা হচ্ছে কচুর যে গোটাটা আছে গোটাটা দিয়ে হচ্ছে আমি গরুর মাংস দিয়ে ভেনা করছি, আর একটা খান্দাই করেছি, ওটা হচ্ছে বিয়ে বিক্রি নর্মালে, আর হচ্ছে আমি খিটা রুটি করবো 2 ধরনের, একটা একটু স্পাইসি করে আর একটা নর্মাল খিটা রুটি করবো।
কালকে থেকে বেটার হবে
ইনশাল্লাহ।
সেই জ্যোতি কি রেসিপি আজকে?
আজকে আমার যে কচুর যে রুটটা ছিল ওইটা দিয়ে হচ্ছে একটা ইলিশ মাছের ওইটা দিয়ে একটা কারি করেছি, আর যে গ্রিন পার্টটা ছিল ওইটাকে আমরা পেস্ট করে একটা টক ফ্লেভার দিয়ে চিংড়ি দিয়ে একটা সেমি গ্রেভির মতো করেছি, আর সাথে হচ্ছে আদা ভাত, একটু পেঁয়াজ মরিচ ভর্তা।
গুড লাক। রূপা কি বানানো হচ্ছে?
এটা হচ্ছে কচুর ডাঁটা দিয়ে আমি চিংড়ি মাছ দিয়ে এটা ভুনা করছি। এটা ডাল আছে, একটু নারকেল আছে। এটা পুরোপুরি হচ্ছে আমার মায়ের হাতের রান্না। আজকে আমার মাকে আমি অনেক মিস করছি, জানি না আমার হাতের রান্নার মতো হবে কিনা। দেখি আজকে আমার হাতের রান্নাটা আমি দিতে পারি কিনা।
স্মেল অনেক সুন্দর আসছে, এটা টেস্ট করতে পারবো?
ইয়েস স্যার।
এই প্রথম ইটালিয়ান রুই মাছ খাচ্ছি।
আপনিও রুই মাছ ইউজ করেছেন?
জি হ্যাঁ, রুই মাছ।
শেফ যখন এক কথায় ওয়াও বললো, আমি তাহলে 2 কথায় ওয়াও ওয়াও বলে দিই। শুরুতেই আমি আমন্ত্রণ জানাতে চাই নওগাঁর প্রতিযোগী জুয়াইরিয়াকে। আপনার খাবার নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
হ্যালো গাইস, হ্যালো। আমার কুইজিন ছিল ইটালিয়ান, অ্যান্ড আমি বানিয়েছি ওরাটা আল কাটাসিও।
পার্চমেন্ট পেপারে করতে হবে, এই আইডিয়াটা কোথা থেকে আসলো?
এটা আমার মেন্টর সাজেস্ট করলো যে পার্চমেন্ট পেপারে দিলে এটা বেক করতে সুবিধা হবে, অ্যান্ড জুসগুলো ছড়ায় যাবে না, ফ্লেভারগুলো এক জায়গায় ভালো মতন মিক্স হবে।
সোয়াইরিয়া, এখানে কি কি হার্বস দিয়েছো?
এখানে আমি ফ্রেশ অনেক কয়টা হার্ব ইউজ করেছি, রোজমেরি, থাইম অ্যান্ড আমি পার্সলি খুঁজেছি বাট ওই সময় ছিল না, দ্যাটস ওয়াই পার্সলি দেওয়া হয় নাই। অ্যান্ড এর সাথে আমি লেমন জুস, অলিভ অয়েল, তারপর অলিভ অ্যান্ড পেপারস ইউজ করেছি, সল্টেড পেপার।
আপনার ফিশটা পারফেক্টলি কুকড। আপনি ইটালিয়ান ডিশ আজকে করেছেন, দ্য ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস যেগুলো ইউজ করা হয়েছে দোজ আর ইটালিয়ান। পেপারস, অলিভস, টমেটো, অলিভ অয়েলের কম্বিনেশনটা ভালো একটা ইটালিয়ান ফ্লেভার। ওকে, টেস্ট ওয়াইজ ইটস ওকে। প্রেজেন্টেশনটাও আপনি পার্চমেন্ট পেপারে করেছেন দেখে পার্চমেন্ট পেপারে নিয়ে এসেছেন, এটা আমাদের জন্য, আপনি টেকনিকটা জানেন, বোঝাটা ইজি হয়। ওভারঅল গুড ট্রাই, ভালো ছিল।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আমার কাছেও ভালো লেগেছে। এই প্রথম ইটালিয়ান রুই মাছ খাচ্ছি। প্রত্যেকটাই ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস যা যা আপনি দিয়েছেন সবগুলি টেস্ট পাচ্ছিলাম। সব কিছু মিক্স করে যখন মুখে দিচ্ছি দেন ইটস লাইক মানে ওয়াও একটা ফিলিং।
থ্যাংক ইউ মা।
কস্টিংটা পারফেক্টলি করা হয়নি। বারবার বলেছি যে যা ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস আপনি ইউজ করছেন অ্যাজ আ হোল পুরাটা দিতে, ওটা বানাতে কত খরচ হয়েছে অ্যান্ড ওটাকে আপনি কত টাকায় সেল করতে চাচ্ছেন।
থ্যাংক ইউ জুয়ারিয়া, খাবারটা নিয়ে যাবেন। এবারে বরিশালের প্রতিযোগী নওশীন মুবাশশেরা, আপনার খাবার নিয়ে চলে আসুন দ্রুত।
হ্যালো ম্যাম, আমি বানিয়েছি হচ্ছে থাই স্টিমড ফিশ, নাম হচ্ছে প্লা না মানাও।
আপনিও রুই মাছ ইউজ করেছেন?
জি হ্যাঁ, রুই মাছ।
নওশীন,
জি
আমার কাছে সত্যি খুব ভালো লেগেছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
একদম অরিজিনাল একটা থাই ফ্লেভার পাচ্ছি, সেই থাই লাল মরিচ, অনেক দিন পর একটা থাই গন্ধ পাচ্ছি। সব কিছু মিলিয়ে গোলমরিচের যে একটা ফ্লেভার, সব আলাদা আলাদাভাবে আমাকে ফিল করিয়ে দিচ্ছে। তো
এক কথায় যদি বলি, ওয়াও। Beautiful balance of flavor. Steamed fish je korechen, again cooked to perfection. This is a Thai dish and it reminds me of Thailand. Beautiful.
That's a great compliment for me.
শেফ যখন এক কথায় ওয়াও বললো, আমি তাহলে দুই কথায় ওয়াও ওয়াও বলে দিই।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Again, overall, ঠিক আছে, আপনার সেলিং প্রাইস ইজ ওকে কম্পেয়ার টু দ্য কস্ট প্রাইস। জাস্ট একটু নিটভাবে সুন্দর করে যাতে বোঝা যায় রাইসটাকে অ্যাড করে,
রাইস অ্যাড মানে দুইটা একসাথে অ্যাড করে,
একসাথে, বিকজ একসাথে সার্ভ করছেন তো টোটাল ওভারঅল টার খরচ দিয়ে দিয়ে। থ্যাংক ইউ, ভেরি নাইস।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
ওয়েল ডান নওশীন।
থ্যাংক ইউ। শেফ আমার ডিশ দেখে বললো যে এটা আমি এক্সপ্লেন না করলেও সে বুঝতে পেরেছে যে এটা থাই কুইজিন, অ্যান্ড এটা আমার জন্য অনেক বড় একটা কমপ্লিমেন্ট। আমি খুবই খুশি হয়েছি এটা শুনে।
দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে এই মুহূর্তে বটম 2 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের স্কোর দেখে নেব। ডক্টর মুনিম হোসাইন 37.6, মাইমুনা আক্তার 40.6। এবার প্রথম দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ, উৎসবের স্বাদ এবং স্বাদের বিশ্বভ্রমণ। এই দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে কার স্কোর কত হচ্ছে সেটাই এখন জানার পালা। আমি শুরু করব ঢাকার শিরজুতি অর্থাৎ পূর্ণিমা আপুর জানকে দিয়ে। দেখি তার স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলে। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। টোটাল 55.4 out of 60. শিরজুতি, আর ইউ হ্যাপি রাইট নাও?
রিলিভড যে আমার নেক্সট টাইম ওই ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা কাউকে দিতে হবে না, আর টেন্স বিকজ আমি জানি হয়তো বা নেক্সট টাইম আবার আমাকে দিবে।
এবারে ঢাকা নারায়ণগঞ্জের প্রতিযোগী নিশাত আঞ্জুম দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে তার স্কোর হচ্ছে 53.8 আউট অফ 60। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস নিশাত। এবারে বগুড়ার তামান্না গত পর্বে বেশ ভালো করেছেন এবং প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জেও একটা অ্যাভারেজ ভালো স্কোর ছিল আপনার। এবার দেখবো টোটাল স্কোরটা কত দাঁড়ালো। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। 52.6 out of 60. Congratulations, তামান্না। এবারে পুরান ঢাকার লাকি আক্তার বেশ ভালো পারফর্মার তিনি এবং আমরা জানি যে একদম ডিরেক্ট অ্যাপ্রন পেয়ে তিনি আসলে গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনে সুযোগ পেয়েছিলেন। ওকে, সো দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ নিয়ে তার পারফরমেন্স আমরা দেখেছি। এবারে জানবার পালা যে টোটাল স্কোরটা কত দাঁড়ালো। 52.2 out of 60. এবারে ঢাকার দিবা খুব লক্ষ্মী একটা মানুষ, দেখি লক্ষ্মী মেয়ের দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে স্কোরটা কত দাঁড়ালো। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। 51 out of 60. কংগ্রাচুলেশনস দিবা। এবারে রাজশাহীর মৌসুমী কবির আমার মিতা, দেখি আপনার স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে। 45.8 out of 60. এবারে নওগাঁর জিওয়ারিয়া কামাল প্রথম যেই চ্যালেঞ্জটি ছিল উৎসবের স্বাদ, সেখানে খুব একটা ভালো পারফরমেন্স দিতে পারেননি, বাট স্বাদের বিশ্ব ভ্রমণে কিন্তু দারুণভাবে আমাদেরকে ভাসিয়েছেন এবং আপনার ব্রাউনিটা জাস্ট ওয়াও ছিল। সো স্ক্রিনে চোখ রাখি দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে আপনার স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো সেটাই দেখব। 44.4 out of 60. ঢাকার প্রতিযোগী নিপা খুবই ছটফটে একটা মানুষ, দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে স্কোর কত দাঁড়ালো। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। 44.2 out of 60. এবার বাকি রয়েছে দুজন পার্টিসিপেন্টস এবং সেই দুজন পার্টিসিপেন্ট হচ্ছেন লিনা, মাইমুনা। লিনা প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জের সময় একদম শুরুতে আপনার হাত কেটে গিয়েছিল, আর আমরা সবাই জানি যে মোরগ পোলাও ছিল সেটা আপনি প্রপারলি কুকড করতে পারেননি। আর সেকেন্ড চ্যালেঞ্জে আমরা দেখেছি বেটার দ্যান বিফোর। আপনার মনের অবস্থা এখন কি সেটা জানতে চাই।
ফার্স্ট চ্যালেঞ্জে যখন সবচেয়ে লো স্কোর পেয়েছিলাম খুবই মন খারাপ ছিল। গত পর্বে আমার কিছু একটা সমস্যার জন্য আমার 100% আমি দিতে পারিনি। তারপরেও আশা করছি ভালো কিছু হবে, কারণ এটা মহামঞ্চ, এখানে যখন তখন যেটা সেটা হয়ে যাচ্ছে।
একদমই তাই। লিনার টোটাল স্কোর দেখবো দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে। 41.8 out of 60. আমরা দেখেছি একটু আগে ডক্টর মুনিমের স্কোর হচ্ছে 37.6, আপনার 41.8। বাকি রয়েছে মাইমুনা। মাইমুনার স্কোর যদি আপনার থেকে বেশি হয় তাহলে আপনাকে বিদায় নিতে হচ্ছে, আর যদি মাইমুনার স্কোর আপনার থেকে কম হয় তাহলে আপনি আরো একটি চ্যালেঞ্জ মোকাবেলা করার জন্য থেকে যাচ্ছেন। এবারে মাইমুনা প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জে বেশ ভালোই ছিল পারফরমেন্স, নট ব্যাড, বাট সেকেন্ড চ্যালেঞ্জে এসে সবকিছু এলোমেলো করে ফেললেন বোধহয়। হয়তো আরেকটু মেন্টরের কথা শোনা যেত তাহলে হয়তো এত ভুল হতো না। সো এই মুহূর্তে আপনার কি বলার আছে মাইমুনা?
আমার কাছেও যেটা মনে হয়েছে এখানে যারা আছে খুবই এক্সপার্ট এবং তাদের প্রচুর নলেজ। আমার কাছে গতকাল যেটা সবচেয়ে বেশি মনে হচ্ছে আমার নলেজের অভাব ছিল, যে একটা ট্যাকো এভাবেও প্রেজেন্ট করা যায়, এবং নলেজের অভাব ছিল এবং আরেকজনের কাছ থেকে নলেজ নেওয়াটা আমি সেটা অ্যাকসেপ্ট করিনি, উচিত ছিল নেওয়া। এটা আমার অনেক বড় ভুল হয়েছে। মহামঞ্চে আসলে ছোটোখাটো এইসব ভুল একদমই করা যাবে না। এটা অনেক বড় একটা লিসন আমার জন্য, যে আমি লাইফে আরও বেশি আগাতে হলে কোথাও আমাকে নলেজ বাড়াতে হবে, আরও বেশি পরিশ্রম করতে হবে।
থ্যাংক ইউ মাইমুনা। এবারে মাইমুনার স্কোরটা দেখে নেব। মাইমুনার স্কোর হচ্ছে 40.6 out of 60। তার মানে আমি দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে এই মুহূর্তে বটম 2 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের স্কোর দেখে নেব। ডক্টর মুনিম হোসাইন 37.6, মাইমুনা আক্তার 40.6।
নতুনভাবেই আজকে কিছু একটা হবে, সেটা জানাতে মৌ আমাদেরকে একটু হেল্প করো।
আমি কি জানি? আর আমি যে জানি সেটাই তো আমি জানি না।
চলো আমরা একটু দুজন মিলে ট্রাই করি।
শিওর। নতুন দিন, নতুন পর্ব এবং সেই সাথে নতুন চ্যালেঞ্জ। কিন্তু চ্যালেঞ্জটা আসলে কি?
আজকে আমাদের নতুন করে চ্যালেঞ্জ শুরু হবে, জানি না কি হবে। দেখা যাক। গত দুটো পর্বে আমি খুবই খারাপ পারফরমেন্স দেখিয়েছি। আশা করি আজকে আমি ভালো কিছু করতে পারবো।
দুটি চ্যালেঞ্জ আমাদের অলরেডি হয়ে গিয়েছে। আমার কাজ, আমার প্রেজেন্টেশন নিয়ে শুরুতে আমি যেভাবে সবাইকে ইমপ্রেস করেছি আমি এটা ধরে রাখার চেষ্টা করছি।
নতুনভাবেই আজকে কিছু একটা হবে, সেটা জানাতে মৌ আমাদেরকে একটু হেল্প করো।
আমি কি জানি? আর আমি যে জানি সেটাই তো আমি জানি না।
চলো আমরা একটু দুজন মিলে ট্রাই করি।
শিওর।
ঠিক আছে,
বলুন। পূর্ণিমাপু, কোনো কি সমস্যা? আপনি ফিস ফিস করে কথা বলছেন কেন?
কি যেন বললে তুমি?
ফিস ফিস করে কথা বলছেন কেন? লাউডলি ভাই শুনতে পাচ্ছি।
এই যে তোমার মুখ দিয়ে তো বেরিয়ে গেছে
মানে ফিস ফিস।
রাইট।
মহামঞ্চ আসলে একটা রহস্যময় জায়গা, এটা একটা মরীচিকাই বলবো। যদি মনে হয় যে এটা হবে, তবে সেটাই আগে হয় না, এবং যেটা মনে করি না যে আজকে হবে সেটাই হয়ে যায়।
সেরা রাঁধুনির এই মহামঞ্চে কোনো কিছু প্রেডিক্ট করে আসা যে আমি এটা নিয়ে প্রিপারেশন নিব, এটা আসলে আমার মনে হয় যে ভুল, কারণ সেটা গত দুইটা চ্যালেঞ্জে আমি বুঝতে পেরেছি আমি যেটাই ভেবেছি সেটার অপোজিটটা এসেছে।
আজকে আমাদের ফিশ নিয়ে কিছু একটা হচ্ছে।
ওকে, বাট ফিশ নিয়ে হবেটা কি?
মাছ তো শুনে নিলে, মাছে ভাতে বাঙালি, সেই মাছ দিয়েই তৈরি করতে হবে আজকে আমাদের স্পেশাল ডিশ।
বাট আমরা নর্মালি বাসায় যেভাবে রান্না করি, বাসার রান্না দিয়ে তো হবে না। সো আমাদেরকে দেশি ফিশ রান্না করতে হবে। দেশি মাছ দিয়ে আজকে আমরা রান্না করব, কিন্তু দেশি ফিশ দিয়ে বিদেশি রান্না করব। সো আজকে চ্যালেঞ্জের নাম ফিশ ফিউশন।
যখন শুনলাম যে আজকে আমাদের ফিশ ফিউশন হবে, তখন শুনে একটু ভয় পেয়েছিলাম। তারপর ভাবছিলাম যে না, মেন্টর যেহেতু আছে, উনি ভালো মতো এক্সপ্লেন করে দিলে আমি করতে পারবো ইনশাল্লাহ।
আজকে যখন টাস্কটা অ্যানাউন্স হলো যে ফিশ ফিউশন মানে দেশি মাছ দিয়ে একটা ফিউশন ডিশ করতে হবে, আমার তখনই আমার টিমে জিনাতের কথা মাথায় আসলো। আমি জানি ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কুইজিন নিয়ে তার আইডিয়াটা খুব কম।
Ui, ngồi trong máu. Mày đi. Sao? Biết yêu là sẽ gì? 12 con. Lấy nhau trên tâm linh hồn. Ok. Mày. Thời không con gì. Thời không pháp sư này. Thì có con ấy đấy. Thời không là con Kama kích với Zik. Kama kích với Zik kiểu bị chi lùng ấy. Tăng trưởng bùng nổ. Ô, tạo tác này. Ôi chán thế. Đập đi. Giật xét á. Con nào giật xét ta?
Rồi. Bóp rồi mọi người ơi. Sương sương thế thì tạm tạm đi. Con này nhận xét nhỉ. Ôi lạ thế ra. Giật xiết á, sờ tun á. À. Được rồi, Nami, Nami, Nami. Konami, Konami, Konami. Như chưa bắt đầu. Cần làm mông cực bích chi đông nha. Rồi, áp chết. Phút nhạc cục cường có nhiều mét giang. Đây này. Bỏ này đi. Đây. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thua. Hay là chọn thua vậy. À, chết nhanh là không nhót mất. Tìm em gấu gái tôi thường nay hóa theo mây gió. Ngoài cái này đi. Nào. Đấy, hết đồ của thầy rồi. Ui, ngon. Equip. Chứ có em như chưa bắt đầu. Còn đấy. Đây là một bài đấu cực bích chi lùng á. Pretty so noob. Ảo thế nhỉ. Phim trong chia của Doraemon vậy. What, Bri? I can't see anything. Teleport to pizza. Hey, found already. Phim căng đấy, gần đây không hiểu cái gì. Lee Soo Hyun. Tự nhiên cái gì vậy? What, Bri so handsome.